another video with different flavors on how to fry some chickpeas. It's the same recipe, but I will post it again too because I know I have some new people, new viewers. Thank you and welcome everyone. And I wanted to post it again because I used it again in a recipe that I posted yesterday, or suggested it I should say, for a recipe that I posted yesterday, which was Cobb salad. So you could definitely use that you could use this for Cobb salad, the same exact flavor profile, and you could use this as a snack. So this is going to be the seasoning, salt, a little coriander, and a little smoky paprika. So I use this, and then coriander and paprika, and mix them all together. And then that is just a basic, it's not too spicy. Like I said, it's a great snacking. It's a little smoky. It'll almost be like little chips after they're fried for snacking. And then they're great on salads, ramens. So I suggest you put this on top, and it's loaded with protein. So I suggest you put this on top of your favorite salad. Mine was the Cobb salad I made yesterday. All right, let's get started. It's very simple, very easy recipe. You want to drizzle with just a little bit of oil. You don't want too much excess, so it's better to add too little and be able to add more. So then we're just tossing it. I'm just tossing it. I'm going to add a little pinch of salt. So now I've got my salt and I've got oil on this. And again, not too much, because now I'm going to dump it in my basket and I don't want it dripping everywhere. So we're just going to go like that. And there's probably a little excess in the bowl. You can see the shininess on the bowl inside it. I don't know if I can get good lighting where you can see that. So you can see like even a couple garbanzo beans, chickpeas, whatever you want to call them, they're the same thing. They're stuck to the bowl because of the oil. So there's just, and you want to save that because there's just enough oil now where when we pull them out, we can use it to help coat with the seasoning. So we do that after we fry. So now you see there's absolutely no oil on my counter at all because I put the right amount, and you don't want that extra, otherwise it'll be dripping everywhere right now. So that's all we need, is just a little salt and a little oil. We're going to put it in the fryer. I love this air fryer for a lot of different reasons. You can do so much in it, and I use it all the time. It's healthier, and I use it all the time because I'm vegan and the rest of my family is not. I prepare meat for them and all kinds of stuff, but I can't have the meat in my food, so it gives me almost a whole another, it'd be like having another stove almost. I can cook my food or their food in here, and then my food or their food, whichever the opposite, obviously, over there to keep it separate. That's just one of my many cooking problems that it solved for me. So I've got that rotisserie basket in there. It's the fryer basket, and so we're going to keep it rotating the whole time. It helps them fry more evenly. And for people who don't have a fryer, you can absolutely do this recipe. You're going to do it at the same temperature in the oven, so you would have preheated your oven to 400, and then you take a thin rimmed baking sheet and you put one layer, you just dump this whole thing on the baking sheet instead of in the basket. And then you would, we're going to do air fry at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. And then I'm going to push rotate so that the basket is actually turning inside there. And again, that helps it cook more evenly. It's why I prefer this to the oven actually, and why I switched. I used to do it in the oven, but since I have this, they come out so much more even, crispy. In the oven you'll get like 7 that are burned, and then the rest of them are kind of crunchy, and then some of them are just right. And in here, they're all just right every time. So that's why I prefer this, but again, it's definitely feasible to do in the oven. You will cook them for longer in the oven, so it would be 400 for about 45 minutes instead of 30. So instead of washing the fryer, we're going to take a little break, and then when we come back, I'm going to basically just put them in the bowl, which will coat them lightly with that residue of oil, add this seasoning mixture, and then they're good to go. So I will see you guys shortly.